We should have theme music, you know, like.
Definitely.
All right, we'll put that on Taylos. Taylos, hum something. All right, so we're going to talk about afternoon and evening routines today. We, in our first episode, talked about mornings, but our life is more than mornings, fortunately or unfortunately. So, Talos, kick us off.
All right, so my afternoon routine consists of handwriting out my goals on an A4 piece of paper. I then do a afternoon meditation / hypnosis. I've recorded hypnosis from Rose Stein Coaching. So that goes for just over half an hour. And I find that those two things combined make a huge difference to my day. So I think the biggest telltale was, you may remember one week I was working a long days, and I was skipping my afternoon meditation and really struggling. And the first day of the week that I actually took time out to do it, I came on the call with you guys and had a lot more energy. So yes, the evidence was there for the taking.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the afternoon meditation for me is probably the single most important thing I can do in my day outside of my morning routine, is making sure I make time for that. And I try to do that before dinner, so that my food digestion doesn't impact my relaxed state, kind of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me, is just being intentional about stopping to take that moment, and to meditate and to do that afternoon practice. And I am trained in Transcendental Meditation, so I will sometimes do that. I also am a huge fan of Rose Stein Coaching, and I have a hypnosis that I do as well. And then I can pretty much go several more hours in my evening. And then the second most important routine would be going to bed. And this is certainly not the one I've perfected well, just because I have different things happening in the evenings, living on the East Coast and hanging out with a lot of people on the West Coast means that I stay up a little later than maybe I should, 9:30, 10 p.m. Before I can get into bed. But when I don't have those meetings, it's so important for me to have a bedtime alarm that it literally, when it rings, it says, go to bed, get ready for bed. And so, yeah, that's super important for me to do. Otherwise, I could go for a long time. I could definitely run until my fuel hits empty, but that's not good for anybody involved.
Yeah, I mean, I need to jump on board with you guys. I mean, I'm new to the game with meditation. So, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I mean, I'll do the 5 minutes and I get so much from it. Like it feels really powerful, but I'm not pushing myself on that, and I'm not doing it later in the afternoon. One thing I do enjoy is in the afternoon, I need my nap. Like I'm like getting my Banky, getting my little warm milk. I really don't do the warm milk, but that's what it feels like. And for a long time, I was kind of embarrassed to embrace that I'm an adult that takes a nap, until like we started talking and comparing notes. And a lot of people in our group, they're like, oh yeah, naps are it. You know what I mean? And so I felt a little bit more secure in it. And so when I get that power nap, it's just I haven't been doing it lately. I've gotten out of that routine and I can feel it. I had a nap yesterday and it was absolutely amazing. I laid down, I'm like, oh yes, I remember this. And it's so beautiful. So it sounds funny, but when I'm on routine and when I'm really hammering it and doing well and just kind of in the flow, I get my nap in there, and it doesn't have to be too long. I just lay down. If I have something coming up, then I'll set an alarm. But if not, I'll just let myself nap. And normally it's like 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit over. And I just wake up and I'm ready to go. I'm like, yes. And when I come out of that, I just naturally go into visualization. And it's not even something I sit down and do. My mind, just because it's just in the moment, it shifts And as I'm walking around doing everything, I'm in my visualization of my my goals and what my life looks like, you know, about a year out. So, and it's just, you have the refresh feeling, and then you just have all of that energy that goes with it, and you just really get in that heightened state of, oh yeah, and it feels like you're living it, you know, while moving around. So that's really my biggest thing is getting the nap and then going into the visualization. And that, it's, you know, it's like a reset button for me is having that sleep. So but
Yeah,
I do need to do that meditation.
yeah,
gotta
I
check it out.
also have a partner who takes naps at the end of the day. As soon as work is over, he needs to take a nap because he is an introvert, but his work is very social. And so he needs that reset for himself, because, you know, he puts himself to his max, you know, comfort zone, and he just needs to decompress a little bit. And so, yeah, he is also a afternoon napper, with different reasons. Sometimes he'll meditate before the nap or after the nap, but he notices that when he meditates before the nap, then it just becomes a nap. So he'll wake up and do the meditation. But
Funny,
yeah.
I find the mid-afternoon nap makes me worse. I wake up like worse, so I don't do the nap. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah. No, I don't.
That's fine.
I don't either. I did when I was making the transition though, from 7 a.m. wake up to 4:30 wake up. I definitely had some rough adjustments, and so yeah, that caused me to take naps like way early in the morning, like at 8 or 9 a.m.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, we'd love to hear what your afternoon, evening routines look like. And of course, if you're ready to level up your morning routine, we have a challenge for you. The morning oh gosh, help me guys. The morning manifestation challenge. So many M words. Is
Come on, Marian.
going to be kicking off on June 22nd. And we are so excited to dive into that. Yay. We'll link to it in the comments, and we'll see you there next week.